Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Christian and this is CXC Beauty. On today's video, we're gonna do a get ready with me and I'm gonna update you guys a little bit on what's going on in CXC Beauty and in my life. So if you wanna hang out, do some makeup and chit chat, keep on watching. Okay everyone, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get started with my routine. So I'm gonna go through the whole thing and do my foundation and full makeup. I've been a little bit out of the social media game for this past month, just because usually in October we have so many events, and then also it's Tony's birthday and we just have a lot of things going on. So there's not a lot of time to make content and post content. So I try my best to post here and there, but I haven't in a while. So yeah. I'm gonna do this video to give you a little update of what's going on and what we're working on in CXC Beauty while I do my makeup. For priming my face, I always like to go in with an oil. This one is by Terry Love and it's the Be Relentless facial oil. So I'm gonna start with this. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on my face, and this just helps the foundation glide on there a little bit better, since I do use like a cream foundation. Anyways, we have been so busy working. I always say we're so busy. We actually have a running joke about that. We're always so busy. But we have actually been busy working on some new products. So I don't know if you know or not, but we've been working on getting our blushes, highlighters, and bronzers now in a single large pan and a refillable compact. This is one of them right here. So that way it's just more eco-friendly. You can just buy the refill once your powder is over and just pop it right in. These are magnetic and they pop right out. And we'll have 25 bronzers available, a bunch of highlighters, and all of our blushes that we have in palettes will be available in those larger singles. We have also started working on our next holiday collection, so that is in the works right now. I can't really tell you exactly what's coming out for holiday, but I can tell you it is exciting and I'm super excited about it. The collection, well, the ideas for the collection are just like next level. And we have new pigments and all these fun things that we're playing with. So I'm really excited for our newer collections that are coming out. Takes a lot of planning and stuff. I mean, there's stuff that we've been working on for a really long time now, but that's just the way the makeup world works. You know, you have to make something, test it out, and make sure that it's really good before you launch it. So it does take a little bit of time. Okay, so we've got a good base going on here. I haven't tanned in a while, so my foundation isn't quite exactly matching, but it gets me to the shade that I like to be, which is a little bit more tan. I am Hispanic, so if I don't tan, my skin tends to look dull. So in order to look normal, I need to go outside, but I haven't been outside in a really long time, so I just have a slight abnormal look to my skin. I've recently gone back to the NARS Creamy Concealer. I absolutely love this concealer, and I've been using the shade Tiramisu, which is beautiful for the under eyes. And I do use a little bit of this one as well, which is, I don't know how to say this, Sucre d'Orge, something like that. It's French, I don't know how to say it. But if you want to know what it is, I'll list it down below, or I'll ask me in the comments and I'll respond. Speaking of the comments, let me know what you guys did over Halloween. I've seen the most incredible looks done this year. I myself went as a Star Wars character. If you watch The Mandalorian or Star Wars Clone Wars, Ahsoka Tano is Anakin Skywalker's Padawan. And I went as a dark side version of her for Halloween. But it turned out super cool, and I have those pictures on my Instagram if you want to check them out. But let me know what you guys did in the comments below. I'm really interested in what everyone did for Halloween. It's one of my favorite times of year because you can literally do any kinds of looks you want, and it's just fun to create. I mean, you can do whatever you want all year long. I feel like in Halloween's when you see them the most out in social media and stuff like that. And people just feel free to be creative. Okay, so I do go in with the darker concealer first, just to cover up my dark circles. It's kind of funny how that works with concealer. If you use something with a little bit of more of like a orangey or salmony color, it counteracts the dark circles. And then I go in with the lighter concealer and highlight. The only thing that I don't like about this concealer is the applicator is so tiny. I'm so used to like all concealers having those bigger applicators now that using this tiny applicator is so crazy. It almost feels like you're trying to put concealer on with a lipstick, like with a liquid lipstick. I do find that for this concealer, if you want maximum coverage, use a brush. A beauty blender will tend to soak up most of this concealer, in my experience. Another thing we have continued to work on is our office space. As some of you may know, we have been remodeling our entire office building / studio. And we're almost done with the demolition part. So we've pretty much gotten all the walls down and all that stuff. So now we're at like the point where we have to rebuild. So we're kind of just strategizing to figure out exactly what we want to do and all that stuff. But as soon as the studio is done, I will do a video of like the building. I've been recording footage little by little, so I have like a pre-demolition video, and then I'll do a post-demolition video, and then the progress of the construction. As soon as everything's done, I want to kind of release it all in one video so we don't have like a million videos of the remodel. But it is coming along and I'm super excited to show you guys. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of our signature set powder, which is the ultimate powder for me. I absolutely love this powder because it's infused with hyaluronic acid and it's very lightweight, so it never makes you look cakey and it keeps you hydrated through the night. So I just like to set my makeup with that. I kind of just set the whole thing now. And then after I set it, like after my makeup's done, then I'll go in with a finishing spray and just kind of rehydrate. Okay, so next step I'm gonna do is my eyebrows. I wanna do a little bit of eyebrows just so I can frame where I want my eyeshadow. For eyebrows, I have been loving this brush from CXC Beauty. This is the X1. And I love this brush because it's super long and it does have the spoolie and the angled brush for the brows. It's really good and I really enjoy it. I'm gonna use this Unbelievable Brow from L'Oreal, and this does have an applicator, but I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand and then put it through my eyebrows with the brush. So I haven't been able to play with a lot of new makeup. I have been seeing a lot of cool new products. I do want to try out Rare Beauty's little brow powder duo. I saw that and I think it's not like the product's revolutionary, but the packaging is super cute and the brush is built into it. I'll put a picture up here if I can find one, but it looks pretty interesting. I've also seen a few other new products that have been launching that I'm really interested in. I just haven't been able to play with new makeup. So I've really just been using stuff that I had here for a while now, which I guess it's okay because it's given me a chance to actually use up my products and not waste anything. Now I really do like this L'Oreal product because it's like it's almost like I don't know how to put it. It's like a very lightweight product, but it's like a brow gel and a pomade in one, if that makes sense. So you don't have to like put this on and then put a sealing gel on top of it. You just use this one product and you're done. Now, if you do want something a little bit more precise, I do recommend going in with a pencil or like the other one that I was using, this one, the brow styler, and drawing in your hairs that you want to draw in, and then going in with this because it'll seal it in. But if you have pretty bushy brows already, you don't need to do that. I am gonna go in with some CXC Beauty Refined Radiance Bronzer, and we do have this in the new compact as well. So you'll be able to get the bronzers magnetic along with the blushes and the highlighters. So these will come in 25 shades. And they're interchangeable. So if you buy, let's say you buy the compact with a bronzer and then you decide you don't want the bronzer anymore, you can buy the single pan of the blush or the highlighter and you can swap it out. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of this And this is the shade N2, which the shade N2 is more neutral, so I do use this more as a contour and to shape my face. For eyes today, I'm gonna go in with our Summer's End palette, which is our newest palette. These shimmers in this palette are just next level. I'm just gonna take one of them and kind of run through my eyes with my fingers. So I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna go in with the shade Bonfire by the Beach, or On the Beach, I'm sorry. And I'm just gonna take that with my finger and just start tapping it in. I kind of wanna do like a more messy look. And then I'm gonna take a blending brush and just blend it upwards. I'm also gonna take a little paddle brush like this one, a little shader brush. And I'm gonna go into this center shade, which is Golden Hour. And this is literally the most beautiful shimmer I've ever seen in my life. I'm just gonna take this in the inner corners. This is a super reflective duochrome green gold. And depending on how the light hits it, you'll either get that like flash of green or that really intense gold. I'm gonna take a little bit of Chocolate Ice Cream and Flamingo Floaty. And I'm just gonna use this to buff out my lower lash line. And that's pretty much it for the eyes. I want it super simple, super easy. I generally, for like a normal day, if I'm gonna wear eyeshadow, I don't do anything super structured unless I'm gonna go out or I'm doing an event. I'll just do something like this or like very neutral. I am gonna go in with a little bit of mascara though. So I'm just gonna curl my lashes. I don't know what happened to my mascara curler, but I switched out the little rubber thing. I don't know if I put the wrong one in or not, but ever since I switched it out, it hasn't been working that well. I might have to buy a new one. Just a little bit of mascara. I am creasing on my forehead just a tad from doing my makeup. I always make so many expressions that I end up wrinkling my forehead, but we'll fix that real quick. I am absolutely in love with our new eyeshadow formula. It is so reflective. If you didn't know, we did update all of our shimmer formulas throughout our entire line, and now they are super reflective and they are just next level. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna go in with this blush here from Kylie Cosmetics. It's called Baddie on the Block, and it's like a corally pink color. I do like this formula better than her previous formula for blushes. It is a much more silky powder. The only thing is that it does have a lot of kick up, but it gives you the most beautiful like pinky shade on the cheeks. I am gonna take the CXC Beauty blush in Selena and I'm gonna put it on top of it. Our blushes are a lot more pigmented, so I do wanna enhance this a little bit with the color Selena. It's a beautiful, like more cool tone pink. And I like to use this to blend into that other color. I'm also gonna take the highlighter from CXC Beauty. This is Incandescence from our Luminescence highlighter palette. And I'm just gonna take this lightly because this is very silvery on me and light, but it does give me that really nice reflection. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my cheeks. Of this down the bridge of my nose with a little brush. For lips today, I'm gonna go in with a bullet lipstick, and this is one of my all-time favorites. It's from Juvia's Place, and it's In Vogue. This formula is so silky and buttery and beautiful. I love it. And then I have gone back to the Morphe Continuous Mist Setting Spray. I absolutely love this stuff. I recently used it. I did a wedding makeup. My friends got married in October as well. And one of their sisters, I did their makeup and I used this spray, and it literally is the best refreshing spray there is. I wouldn't say I would use this solely for setting. I do have another setting spray, which is this one called Final Seal by Ben Nye. This stuff locks in your makeup forever. So I'll go in with the rehydrating spray, and then I'll lock everything in with this, and your makeup literally doesn't move for hours. Okay everybody, so this is my makeup. That's pretty much all that has been going on at CXC Beauty. We are also still working on our fragrance line, so stay tuned for that. Red label fragrance is something that's coming in the future. Besides that, that is everything for CXC Beauty right now. Thank you so much for joining me in my video today. If you did like my video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and once again, thank you for spending this time with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.